Caitlin Clark has made waves yet again, earning a spot on Forbes' prestigious 30 Under 30 list for sports.
Welcome back. Though the WNBA season ended a few months ago, Caitlin Clark is still bringing in accolades. The WNBA's Rookie of the Year and former Iowa Hawkeye was named to the 2025 Forbes Sports 30 Under 30 list at just 22 years old. Clark is the sole representative of the WNBA on the list. Forbes credited Clark with building viewership and bringing attention to the league during her record-setting season.
But instead of receiving universal applause, her achievement has sparked intense debates within the WNBA. Her inclusion on this coveted list has been both celebrated and scrutinized, raising questions about the dynamics of recognition, sustainability, and equality in professional women's basketball. Is this honor a testament to her undeniable brilliance, or does it expose deeper issues within the league?
Is Caitlin Clark a bigger under 30 star than any under 30 star in the NBA?
Yes.
I think she is
Absolutely.
too. Okay.
Yeah,
I don't even think that's a debate.
Her stardom, in a way, it has changed many conversations about sports, I feel like, especially women's sports.
I literally did not care about women's college basketball 10 years ago in any way, shape, or form. So I think some things have moved toward just the quality to play is more fun to watch, but she seems to be some sort of catalyst that is just, it's like before and after, and now we're in the after.
Part of it has to do with it's real difficult now for a guy to become famous in basketball at the collegiate level, but it still seems very plausible for a woman to do that.
This is, everyone's made this point, and it's super important, but you have this history with these women's players in college for 3 years, kind of have a sense of their game. So when they come in the WNBA, you know what they can do.
This story is about more than just one player. It's about the challenges and opportunities facing the WNBA as a whole. Clark's rookie season with the Indiana Fever was nothing short of phenomenal. She didn't just meet expectations, she shattered them. Leading the Fever to their first playoff appearance in 8 years, she achieved what many thought impossible for a rookie. Her on-court performances were extraordinary, breaking the WNBA's single-season assist record, delivering double-doubles consistently, and stepping up as a leader. Fans couldn't get enough of her, with over 700,000 people voting for her as an all-star, making her the league's top vote-getter. Forbes' recognition of Clark as part of its 30 Under 30 list was a well-earned milestone. This honor places her alongside global sports icons like Jason Tatum and Christian McCaffrey, solidifying her reputation as a rising star. It's not just about her skills on the court, but also her ability to draw attention to the league. Her dynamic style of play, bold personality, and marketability make her a standout figure, someone who resonates with both die-hard basketball fans and casual viewers. However, not everyone in the WNBA community is entirely thrilled with the spotlight she's receiving. Critics argue that the league's intense focus on Clark risks overshadowing other players who have worked tirelessly to build the WNBA's reputation over the years. For more than 2 decades, veterans have been laying the groundwork for the league's growth, paving the way for stars like Clark to shine. Some question whether it's fair for a rookie, no matter how talented, to dominate the narrative so quickly. The concern isn't just about recognition, it's also about sustainability. Can the WNBA grow in a way that uplifts all its players, or is it becoming too reliant on one rising star to carry its weight? The spotlight on Clark is undoubtedly a double-edged sword. While her achievements bring much-needed visibility to the WNBA, they also come with immense pressure. At just 22 years old, she's already being positioned as the face of the league. While she's handled the spotlight admirably so far, the weight of these expectations can be exhausting, both mentally and physically. History has shown that over-reliance on a single player can lead to burnout or overexposure, particularly when they're young and still finding their footing in the professional arena. This isn't the first time a sports league has grappled with this issue. The NBA faced similar challenges during the early years of LeBron James's career, where the intense focus on him led to immense pressure. For Clark, the WNBA must tread carefully to ensure that she doesn't bear the burden of being the league's primary attraction.
Steve Jobs once said, "The people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do." When we talk about basketball stars under 30, you know the usual suspect. Luka Doncic, Jason Tatum, Anthony Edwards, and the like. But let me ask you this. Is there a chance that a woman, a WNBA star, no less, is bigger than any of these under 30 NBA players? Spoiler alert, yes, it's Caitlin Clark. And here's why. Now, you might be thinking, wait a second, isn't Caitlin, a women's basketball player? But stick with me here. because the impact she's having is not just on the court, it's global, it's undeniable, and it's a game changer. Forget
The risk of injury, a dip in performance, or simple fatigue could derail the progress she's made and leave the league scrambling for a backup plan. Beyond the court, Clark's growing marketability highlights ongoing financial disparities in women's sports. While her inclusion on Forbes' list is a personal win, it also points to the WNBA's struggles with pay equity. Clark is poised to earn significantly through endorsements, a stark contrast to her league's salary. This disparity underscores a larger issue: the financial challenges faced by WNBA players who are often underpaid compared to their male counterparts in the NBA. While Clark's marketability might attract new sponsorship dollars, critics argue that these gains must translate into better pay and opportunities for all players, not just one star. The WNBA has long prided itself on emphasizing teamwork and collective effort over individual stardom. Yet, the heavy focus on Clark seems to contradict this ethos. Some fans and players worry that this shift in narrative could alienate the league's core supporters. These are the fans who have stood by the WNBA through thick and thin, cheering for players who have spent years honing their craft. By spotlighting a single player, the league risks neglecting its roots and the contributions of its longtime stars. This debate also touches on issues of representation within the WNBA. Historically, black players have been the backbone of the league, driving its growth and success. Yet, some fans and critics argue that media narratives often elevate white athletes, like Clark, more readily, even when equally talented black players are performing at the highest levels. While this critique doesn't diminish Clark's achievements, it raises important questions about inclusivity and equity in the way the league and media construct their stories. If the WNBA wants to grow inclusively, it must ensure that all its stars receive equal recognition, regardless of background. Clark's rise to stardom has also brought attention to the WNBA's marketing strategies. Her arrival has injected fresh energy into the league, attracting new fans and boosting viewership. However, critics caution against relying too heavily on her star power. What happens if her performance dips or she faces a setback? The league must ensure that its future doesn't hinge on just one player, no matter how talented. By diversifying its marketing efforts and celebrating a broader range of stars, the WNBA can build a more sustainable and resilient foundation for growth. The dynamics within Clark's team, the Indiana Fever, also deserve consideration. While her teammates have publicly supported her, it's natural to wonder if there's any underlying tension. Imagine being a veteran who has worked tirelessly for years, only to see a rookie receive the majority of the credit and attention. Even if Clark's talent is undeniable, such dynamics could create challenges within the locker room. For the team to succeed, it's crucial to strike a balance between celebrating individual achievements and fostering a sense of collective effort. The broader WNBA community also faces a dilemma. While many welcome the influx of new fans drawn in by Clark's talent and charisma, others worry about the league's shift in focus. Longtime supporters, who have been invested in the league for years, fear that the emphasis on one player might overshadow the contributions of other deserving athletes. This tension highlights the need for the WNBA to navigate its growth carefully, ensuring that it remains true to its values while embracing new opportunities. Caitlin Clark's inclusion on Forbes' 30 Under 30 list is a remarkable achievement, but it's also a wake-up call for the WNBA. The league must address systemic issues, from pay disparities to marketing strategies, to ensure that its progress benefits all players. Clark's story is undoubtedly inspiring, but her rise has also sparked important conversations about the league's future. Clark's rapid rise has also highlighted the growing influence of college basketball in shaping WNBA narratives. Coming off a stellar career at Iowa, where she was a collegiate sensation, Clark brought her pre-existing fan base into the league. This influx of attention has been a boon for the WNBA, but it also underscores a disparity in how players are recognized based on their college achievements and marketability. Players who didn't have the same exposure in college, despite being equally talented, often struggled to command the same level of attention. This gap in visibility raises questions about how the league can better integrate and elevate diverse talent pools, ensuring that all players, regardless of their entry point, have equal opportunities to thrive. As the WNBA moves forward, it must find ways to celebrate Clark's success while also uplifting other players and addressing the challenges it faces. The league's future depends on its ability to grow inclusively and sustainably, ensuring that all its athletes have the opportunity to shine. Caitlin Clark has sparked a conversation that goes beyond the court, a conversation about fairness, equality, and the challenges of building a successful sports league. Whether you're a fan of her game or skeptical of the league's approach, one thing is clear: her impact is undeniable. Let us know your thoughts in the comments, And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more stories that shape the world of sports. Together, let's keep this important dialogue going.